everything that will try to stop you. Why is this important? Because at some level, remember I told you the most important days are the day that I'm going to start and the day that I will not stop. So when that day comes, because it will, David will say something that will make you mad. The gray sky will continue. The market will change. Interest rates won't do what you want. It will happen. And my question is, are you prepared? I learned this in my own sobriety journey. I was not a crazy alcoholic. I just drank often. You know, every day seemed like a good day to drink. I was also in real estate, so it's what you did. You socialized. We had drinks all the time until I realized it actually wasn't keeping me free. So I had to decide the day that I'm going to want to quit, what am I going to do on that day? Because when I'm in the moment, guess what? It's too easy to go back to the familiar hell. It's too easy to quit, and that doesn't make us weak. It makes us human. It makes you human. It doesn't make you crazy. You're not the only person that is going to have a hard day and have too many babies to juggle and have some past issues that you haven't actually resolved and had a dad who still doesn't call and have all of the things. And my question to you is, are you going to take care of your heart set as much as your mindset? So when that day comes, my secondary question to you, you're like, wait, I thought it was 3 questions. It's a little bit more. It's a little bit more than that. Is what are you going to do when that day comes? Maybe this time you would go, I'm actually going to call David. I will call Jackie. I'll go on a walk. I'll take a break. I'll ask for help. I'll pause. I'll lean in. I'll lift till failure. I'll remember why. I'll go back to this, and I won't stop looking at it until I reconnect. Whatever that is, that day will come, and you need to be able to about face and lean in. Third question. When you think about that goal, who do you have to become so that the goal is a byproduct? This is not a skill set. This is a mindset question. This is actually a hack that I've used. If that is my goal, right, to have passionate connection in my marriage, to make $1 million, to write a book, to build a business to this level, whatever that is, if that's my goal, who do I actually have to become so that it is a byproduct of who I became? Now that is not a starting point, it's a result. Now it's not about the goal, it's about who I become along the way. Now my identity is not tied to it. This is the problem. Most of us have the goal, then we tie our identity to it. That'll be more valuable, more successful, more important, more something when I get there. And whether I get there or not is beside the point, because now it's just all about that. And I've lost me. I've lost my own voice in between. This isn't about the goal. It's about you. So the question then is, what is the mindset of that person who's achieved the thing that you want? The person that has done the thing. The person who is so passionately connected in their marriage, the person who's making $1 million a year in and year out, the person who's an incredible friend, the person who's a generous giver, the person who's lost 30 pounds and is healthy. What do they believe about life that you need to learn today? And if you could learn that mindset principle, that would be a byproduct. That will change the game. For me, it was as simple as live free and create completely uninhibitedly. Trust yourself and live free. That's why I got sober. It's why I finally wrote the book. It's why we traveled the country. It's why we have 5 babies. It's why we continue to defy our own odds. Why? Because I have a conviction that says I will live free like my life depends on it, because it does. The same is true for you. So ultimately, what is the goal that you want more than anything? Right? What is the thing that's going to try to stop you, and the thing that you're going to do to not let it? And then ultimately, who do you have to become today so that that goal is a byproduct of who you became, who you are? The in-between is now where the pressure will hit, and that's just a privilege. So with every step you take this year, and every opportunity that comes, right, every obstacle, every trial, every opportunity, it's not about the hater, it's not about the lover, it's about the love of the game. It's about actually understanding your conviction and your birth. This is what it means to live convicted. Now, I also know that that is a huge topic. See why I asked for 4 hours? His fault, okay? His fault. So what we're going to do, I'm actually going to have Cammie pass a few things around. And as she's doing that, I want everybody to pull out their phone, because I want to support you in learning. Actually, if some of you leave today and you go, wait a minute, I want my burn. I actually want to know what my burn is. I have a goal, but I don't know that I have the thing that's keeping me connected to that. Like I couldn't put pen to paper on what that is. I actually want you to open your phone right now, and I want you to either click on that QR code that you're going to see right here, or you can simply go to Mastermind with Julia. We are doing a discovery meeting next Wednesday, the 22nd, for an hour that I am going to immerse you into understanding not only what your burn is, but I'm going to create an invitation to understand what it means to have the mindset over skill set training this year. This is something that we don't offer to the public. We offer to our partner real estate groups, and it is ultimately something that is going to help you bridge the gap between where you are and where you want to be. And we just want to invite you to a free discovery meeting to not only find your burn, but to learn more about what this actually means and how it could support you to layer in all the things that you're learning here. We found a niche approach. It's actually an approach that has transformed thousands of lives. If you don't believe me, you can go to my YouTube channel. Everything is at the Julia Gentry. You can go to my Instagram. You can go to my YouTube. You go to my Facebook. You can find me probably where I live by just going to at the Julia Gentry, right? Do that, and then it's going to show up in your Amazon cart. It's going to show up in your email. I'm kidding. I'm not that cool. Right? Everything that we do is designed to help people bridge the gap between where they are and where they want to be. So if you find patterns in hitting that ceiling, like I keep saying I want this and I get there and I don't sustain it, or I don't quite yet get there, or I don't feel like I've actualized, or I don't feel like I'm clear, or I'm not connected to that give a damn, we just want you to come join us for that discovery meeting. It will be Zoom. It will be super interactive, and it will give you some of the better understanding as to what it means when we say master your mind, master your life. With that being said, David, it's all you. Oh, also, I do a bad job of this.
We also wrote a book, so I'm going to get that
I wrote
to
a book.
our friend. Yeah, that's
Chris.
That's for Chris.
Come on, buddy.
But Julia has books. We have set up some merch, some really cute like church. But she also has her books for sale out there, so if you guys want, it's got everything that she's talking about in here. But yeah.
Yeah, so if you're like, I don't want to come to a discovery meeting, I feel like you're going to stalk me. I won't stalk you, but this is the process. So if you're like, I want to do the process from the comfort of my own home without you calling on me or doing any of the things, this is actually the process that transformed my life and is transforming lives truly all across the country and getting people to bridge the gap. So that in and of itself will do the trick too. So
one more round of applause.
Thank you.
Guys, when Jackie and I were sitting looking at the education calendar, we were thinking about, where would you guys be in February, a couple months after setting the goals that you had this year. We couldn't think of someone better than Julia. I hearkened back to the first time I sat in an audience listening to her at another real estate convention, and I took like 4 pages of notes that day. And I just think that, I've said before over the last few months, this year is not about the interested, it's about the committed, right? You guys have heard that? Committed to what, right? And I think that's really the heart of what Julia is just sharing. What are you committed to? That's what's going to keep you going this year. So, Julia, thank you. So good. She'll be at lunch with us. We've got a few more things to roll through, recognizing top performers, and also our Culture Award. So Susan, our Culture Award recipient from last month, give her a round of applause.
I have to start out by thanking Joe Gill for giving it to me for the month of January. Thanks, Joe. I'm kind of continuing on with the culture, and only because we've had a couple really big events happen, and we have big events coming up, which is Red Day in May. It's always the second Thursday. Red Day is Renew, Energize, and Donate, if you don't remember that. But I'm choosing Karen Ingersoll to receive the culture or the award this month. She has been so committed to helping these couple events. And I just admire that so much because the big one, she does a big one at Christmas time, and it goes to benefit the little kids, and we had 700 toys donated just because these agents here in this room chose to help out. And 700 is a lot of toys to give to the kids, and I know she works with such passion, and she's got a great group, a great tribe working with her, and I don't know all of the people that were, but I truly admire what you do. So, for you, Karen. So.
Come on up, Karen. And so as part of this, we've got a lovely bouquet of tulips.
Flower.
Pink flowers.
She commented on these this morning, and then wine to enjoy with. So, enjoy.
Would you like to say something?
I'm just going to say I couldn't do any of it without any of you, so thank you all.
And if you're interested in joining Karen on Culture Committee,
You may. We meet at 10:30 before ALC every month. So.
awesome. Thank you for all you do.
Thank you.
Love it. All right, a couple things coming up. You can shoot that QR code for our training calendar. That brings you to our website with all of our training. And coming up right after this, 12:30 to 3 p.m., there are still spots, I believe plenty of spots. Masseuse is here. We're doing chair massages this afternoon. How's that sound? So grab a slot, talk to Renee Merritt. Raise your hand, Renee. Renee has been coordinating this. Thank you so much. Let's grab a spot. In the meantime, massage with, is it Cozy?
It's cozy.
Cozy. Love it. Awesome. And then next Tuesday, our Tuesday team meeting, starting at 11 o'clock in this room, is our top agent mastermind. 2 weeks, I'm sorry. Thank you. Next week is family reunion. 2 weeks, but we're already about probably 60% full. All right, and so that will fill up this week, as it will be the highlight in most of our marketing materials. So get registered. Those of you who were here last month know that it was a full house. Okay, so don't get locked out of the room. All right, Top Agent Mastermind on the 28th. I am going to roll through. I'm going to recognize these significant sales. You'll have the statistics slides available to you. First. Shelley and Andrew Lewis, $4.5 million sale. Congratulations. We've got Andrew Davis, 2.895. Give him a round of applause. Beth Ryder with a $2.6 million sale. Some beautiful properties there. Look at this, guys. You are outpacing Armless by about 13 days. Average sale to list. A little bit higher there, and your average sold price in January. So great start to the year. Give yourselves a round of applause. This is Keller Williams versus the entire field in Maricopa County. Look at this. Outpacing so far days on market, sales to list, total closed sales volume, and closed units from some of our major competitors. Not too shabby. There we go. And then Keller Williams, Arizona versus a couple of our competitors. You know that I include this slide every month. If you guys want to talk to me about how to use these, how to pull that information, just come and see me. Let's talk top performers, individuals, teams, groups, and expansion. Listings taken volume. Number 2, Michelle Baggiano in the house. And number 1, Laura Myers for our top solo agents. Our top teams. Number 3, the Dunning team. Number 2, Clutch Properties. And number 1, Ashley & Associates. Give you guys a round of applause. Number 2 sitting back there. Our top groups, number 5, the Bergamini Group. Number 4, the Barker Team. Number 3, Santee Partners. Number 2, Excel Real Estate Group. And number 1, the Ryder Elite Team. Give our groups a round of applause. Our expansion, top expansion partners, listings taken volume, the Good Life Team, powered by the Kristen Cole Real Estate Network. Give them a round of applause. And our top commercial agent, listings taken volume, Jermaine Villeneuve, starting out the year strong, $26.5 million. He's going after beating his last year's mark. Top closed sales volume solo agents. Number 6, Sean Glassman. Number 5, Heather Kay. Number 4, Christina Palermo. Number 3, Steve Russell. Number 2, Laura Myers. And number 1 on the top of the board for the first time, Kelsey Donovan. Top solo agents. Top teams, number 10, Greg Hales. Number 9, Stephanie Thomas. Number 8, Bill Modrich. Number 7, Jeremy Richter. Number 6, Marlon Stahl. Number 5, Keith Burton. Number 4, Patty Kearney. Number 3, Savannah Stamen. Number 2, Tara Fish. And number 1, Ray Sullivan. Congrats to our agents on teams. Our top teams, number 3, Northern Arizona Real Estate Team. Number 2, Clutch Properties. And number 1, the Davis Team. Give them a round of applause. Our top groups, number 9, the Scott Gertner Group. Number 8, Move Forward AZ. Number 7, the Bergamini Group. Number 6, the Middleton Team. Number 5, the Atkinson Group. Number 4, Sonoran Luxury Homes. Number 3, Excel Real Estate Group. Number 2, the Barker Team. And number 1, the Ryder Elite Team. Give it up for our top groups. Our top expansion, number 3, the Basua Group, powered by KCN. Number 2, Next Move Phoenix. And number 1, the Good Life Team, powered by KCN. Give our expansion partners a round of applause. Our cappers, Teresa Atkinson, Andrew Davis, Lori Z, Renee and David Merritt, Elizabeth Zamora, and our team cappers, Savannah Stamen. Congratulations, 100% commission going in your pockets. And next month will be a DEI panel with Kiana Comer, March 21st. Guys, we have lunch provided by Landmark in the cafe. Please join us. Stop and talk with Julia. And this just came to the front of my mind. On the front of the Millionaire Real Estate Agent book, there's a quote that's always been right at the top from Gary Keller. It says, this business, it's not about the money, it's about being the best you can be. And that, I feel, just goes part and parcel to everything that Julia taught us today. I hope you guys found value in today's conversation. Go eat lunch, have meaningful conversations about this business, and go be the best you can be. See you guys later.
I have the Slack app, but I can't access all of the trainings for the mentorship program.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I was wondering if I didn't download the correct type.